So we'll just do a warm-up to get our body moving. This is kind of a pre-asana practice, if you will. So we're just going to swing those arms back and forth. Your feet are comfortably about shoulder width apart, and if you'll notice, I'm alternating which arm goes on top. So left arm, right arm. And that's right. So I've seen some teachers kind of bounce up and down. Sherry Fredrickson does this from the Himalayan Institute while she does her arms, and I like how it really pulls some more joint pressure there. You get more gravity, you get more stretch. So now we're going to start to bring our arms up, still alternating which arm goes on top. So you'll notice maybe you can touch your hands in the back, maybe not today, that's okay. Keep going, keep increasing your angle as you go up, continuing broad stretches here, alternating the arms, clicking and popping, and now full SOS mode, like there's an airplane up there and you're signaling for the airplane to come get you out of your wellness quarantine at home. Good, now relax the arms. Whew. Notice what that did to the shoulders and the neck. We'll move into some shoulder circles here, so maybe 5 times, go slow, crunching and popping, and go the opposite direction, crunching and popping. Good, let that relax, and place the hands on the shoulders. Maybe you can allow the elbows to touch in the front. We're just gonna do big elbow circles here. So elbow circles. Get the elbows to touch in the middle and wide apart in the back. Now let's do the opposite direction. Maybe you can feel your shoulder blades pressing apart. As you touch your elbows together, your shoulder blades are coming apart, creating more space in the back body. Good. Now let the arms relax. That's a lot. So loosen up the neck a little bit, side to side here, nice and easy. We get so much tension in our neck. So bring the ear to the shoulder. Bring the ear to the shoulder. A few stretches there, good. One more time, each side. And then allow the head to come up to neutral with the eyes to the horizon. And then bring the chin down to the chest. See if you can get your chin to touch your chest. Let the neck relax. And lift your chin up, so eyes to the horizon. Let's do that 2 more times. You're simply lowering your chin down. Back of your neck is straight. Posture is good. And then lifting the chin back up to neutral. 1 more time. Lower the chin. And we're going to let it hang there for a second. Let it hang there for a second. Keep the chin towards the chest. Now, let the shoulders be erect, I would say, up and back. So sit and stand like a yogi, shoulders back. Keep the chin towards the chest, and now look towards the right shoulder. And let the chin come back down towards the middle. Keeping the chin close to the chest. 2 more times, looking to the right shoulder. And then back down again to the floor. Chin to chest, back in the middle. 1 last time. Look over the right shoulder. And then bring the chin back to the center. Let the neck hang there for a second, relaxed. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, but just notice what you're feeling. Notice what the impact has been. And then we'll take 3 turns to the left. So keeping the chin close to the chest, looking over the left shoulder, and then letting the head fall back down. So I'm feeling some stretch in my neck here. I'm letting my right shoulder fall heavy. Chin back to the chest, looking towards the ground. Again, look over the left shoulder. Right shoulder falls heavy. And then back to center. And then we'll bring our eyes back up to the horizon. So that feels really nice on the neck and shoulders. Let's keep going with the shoulders. So inhale, clasp the hands together, weave the fingers together, and then flip the palms over as you reach the arms up, shrug the shoulders back and down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, what we call cactus arms. So we'll do that again. So inhale, the palms are gonna flip up and over, and you're gonna squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze them as you come down. So that's 2. Let's do a total of 5. Inhale, your upper torso is getting longer. Your feet are stable. Shrug the shoulders up, back, and down. Squeeze. Again. So this is why Swami Rama calls it the joints and glands practice, because you're really opening up and creating more space and energizing and squeezing and squishing the glands that are in your arms, your neck, your thoracic duct. Squeeze. Good. All right, notice how that feels. Very good. Loosen the neck, any adjustments you need to make to get the pops out. You're loosening up some old tension here. Now my favorite, let's do some twists. Bring the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and notice my feet are coming out to the side. So this is what we call duck foot. We're gonna bring the forearms parallel to the earth and just make soft fists. You're gonna twist to the side and let the opposite heel come up so that you don't hurt your knee, and then come to the center and twist to the side. So you're gonna get some motion going here. You're gonna get some movement, and you're gonna twist and twist and twist, and go at your own pace, right? So what this is doing, it's not only is this kind of waking you up a little bit, it's getting your blood moving, it's loosening the hips, definitely part of the spine. Notice what part of your spine is twisting, which also means that our organs, our viscera, is getting a bit of a twist, like a sponge as well. And now, here's the hard part. Gaze at something in front of you and let your eyes glaze over and don't move your head. So stare straight forward, don't move your head. So now your neck is twisting as well. Shoulders are going in the opposite direction as your chin. Feel that twist. A few more times there. My favorite. Good, now relax. Whew, notice how you feel if you become more enlivened, maybe your circulation's moving a little bit better, and so that's nice for the day. It's nice for the day. So let's do what's called a fuzzy barrel. The fuzzy barrel, our friend Becky taught us this one. Again, we're gonna have the feet about hip distance apart. Put your hands on your hips. Pretend you're standing in a barrel, and the barrel is lined with fur. And you're gonna run your hips along that fuzzy barrel. So booty on the fuzzy barrel, side hips on the fuzzy barrel. So you're reaching the side of the barrel. So this is a great big hip circle standing. Woo, notice where your circle has angles and corners, and see if you can allow them to soften and smooth out with every rotation. Maybe this is talking in your low back. Go nice and easy. Let's go the opposite direction with those big furry barrel circles. Oh, that's the second side. That's the side you didn't choose first, so it's a little bit different. Right? So why is it different? What's it saying to you? What's popping here? What's pulling? And what's smooth? It's not a judgment, it's just an observation. Now relax. Very nice, I like that one a lot. So for this next one, I'm gonna ask you to clasp your hands behind your back. You're simply gonna weave the fingers together at your back. And then bring the shoulders up, back, and down like we did, and then straighten the arms, and then really squeeze the arms back. Plant your feet powerfully into the earth. Tuck your tail under and lift your chest. That's all we're gonna do here, yogis. Plant your heels into the floor. Feel the soles of the feet pressing into the floor as you lift the hands off your low back if you can, keeping the elbows straight, tucking the tail under so that you're not in a back bend, but your heart is now opening, your chest is opening. Now breathe deeply for 4 breaths. Steady the mind, increase your breath. Last big breath, nice and easy. Lower the hands, unclasp the hands. Whew. Let's come to all fours. Let's come to all fours now. Hands and knees. And we'll start here with the wrists directly under the shoulders, the knees directly under the hips, and feeling the tops of the feet pressed into the earth. See how many of your toes you can get pressed into the earth. My pinky toe does not want to cooperate, but I'm still going to ask it to do so. Feel really grounded with the hands on the floor, the knees on the floor, the legs and feet on the floor. Inhale deeply here, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, simply tuck the tail, push your seat back to your heels. You're going to bring your chest to your thighs, your elbows to the floor, your head to the floor. Stretch the side body here, and then inhale, come back to all fours. This is all we're going to do, but close the eyes. Now as you exhale, tuck the tail. See if you can squeeze your root or your pelvic floor up as you go back. So inhale, relax that. Exhale, come back to seat to heels, chest to thighs. You're going to squeeze a little bit. So again, you've got glands down here as well. So let's go ahead and wake those up, please. Go nice and slow. As you inhale, let them relax as you come forward. Please do that 2 more times. It takes mental and physical concentration as you exhale. Tuck the tail, hug the navel in. Lift the pelvic floor. Get rid of all your exhale. Last one, please. Inhale forward. Relaxing everything, and then exhale, we'll go back. Seat to heels. Hug the navel in. Shoulder blades spread apart. Very nice. Good. So we're going to stretch here for a little bit. Seat to heels, chest to thighs. Come up on your fingertips, or what we call spider fingers. You're going to keep your seat glued to your heels, and then walk those hands over to the right side. So get them as far off the mat as you can, and maybe even let your torso rest on the right thigh. And we're just going to do a side stretch here. So your intention is to lengthen the left side body from the pinky finger to the hip joints. So open the side ribs, relax your face and neck. See if you can stretch your armpit open as you breathe deeply. Right, get a good breath here. Make sure you can catch your breath. Big breath in. Exhaling all your air, get all the toxic gases out. So see this as a purification, a stretching, a calming, even a revitalizing as you bring in that good, clean breath air. One more breath here. Breathe all parts of the lung full. And you're going to walk back to the center. Take a mindful moment there and just notice the contrast between the left and the right side of the body. Notice if you've created any change in your practice. Now please let's walk to the other side. So come back on fingertips. Now walk it over to the left side, way off the mat over here. And let the torso rest on the left thigh if that's comfortable for you. And your intention here is to relax and breathe deeply, and now into the right side body and lung. Pressing the right hip back towards the right heel. You're bowing open, creating more space between the ribs and the hip bone. Right, between your lowest floating rib and your armpit. See if you can breathe deeply into your shoulder blade, your scapula. So this side here, this is the one where your liver lives, and so let's give it a nice big puffy open space here so we can let some heat out in this warm day we're having today. Give it a little air conditioning. And then we'll walk it back to the center. Very nice. So now we'll come to standing, please. Let's go ahead and come to standing. Nothing fancy. So today is Warrior One variation. I'd like to do cactus arms. So we'll start with the right foot forward and the left foot back. Now, starting from the ground up, make sure your feet are pressed into your sticky mat. Feel the soles of your feet pressed into the earth. You don't have to use your toes so much. Think about the big toe mound and then the corners of your heels. If your rounded heels had corners. Put the hands on the hips. You want to make sure that the hips and the shoulders are facing the short side of the front of your mat. Feel both legs equally strong, including the back leg smashed back and down. The thigh is strong and rotating in. Your front leg is strong, and it feels as if your shins and your calves are coming towards the midline of your mat. So now starting arms down by your side. As you inhale, bend the knee, track it over the ankle and second toe line, and bring the arms up. And then exhale out of the pose. Good. Your next one is going to be cactus arms. So inhale, come to go post or cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together like we did before. Feel the difference there. Exhale, straighten the leg as you bring the arms down. So this is our sequence. Inhale, regular warrior one, arms up. Legs are strong, back leg is strong and grounded. Exhale, straighten the leg, arms down by your side. Nice and steady, moving on the breath. Inhale, bend the knee, cactus arms. Breathing the whole time, you're still inhaling. Now begin exhaling, straighten the leg. Let's do those two more poses one more time. Inhale, straight arm, warrior one, vibrant, steady. Exhale out of the pose, stable and strong. Next is cactus arms. Let's stay in cactus arms. Exhale, stay here. Feel the navel coming in. Inhale, stay here. Let the elbows spread even farther apart. Exhale, navel comes in, tucking the tail under. You're still super steady on the legs. One more breath. Woo, that's your strength and steady challenge. So lower the arms now. Step the back foot up. Close your eyes. We're going to come to mountain pose. So notice your strength. Notice your vibrancy. Virabhadasana 1. So Vira, this is this potency, if you will, a strength, this warrior pose. It encourages or invites strength. And we layer that with our stability. So please open the eyes and simply now step the right foot back so that the left foot is forward. Hands on hips, find your feet, find your foundation. Corners of the heels, the big toe mound, your legs are equally strong, including that back leg. Now arms down by your side. Bend the knee, warrior one. You're still inhaling, keep inhaling, so big. And then exhale out of the pose. Maybe you can feel the navel spinning here. Your next inhale is cactus arms. Relax your face. Feel the elbows go back. Shoulder blades to the back of the heart. As you exhale, feel the navel spinning. Your legs are still super strong. Good, let's keep going. You know what you're doing. Inhale like a strong, stable warrior. Exhale, ground yourself. Inhale, cactus arms. Your chest is opening, collarbones are spreading. Again, straight arm warrior one, nice and easy, nice and steady. And this last one, we're going to stay in cactus arms. So inhale, cactus arms. Your legs are super strong. Keep them here, super strong. Inhale here. Stay here as you exhale. See if you can create more distance between your elbows. So now your collarbones are spreading. Breathe deeply here. With every exhale, feel the navel come in. Strength and steadiness challenge right here. You can do it. One more breath, nice and steady. Good, and straighten the leg. Step the back foot up, arm down by your side. Oh, let's check in. Clasp the hands behind the back again. It's summertime in Texas, y'all, so we're going to bring the feet to the long side of the mat. So spread your distance between your feet. Straighten your arms behind your back. Tuck your tail under. Let's do a little forward fold here. So a wide leg forward fold. Take the hands off the low back. Take the hands off the low back. You're looking between your legs. Adjust your weight to go over your heels and not your toes. Feel your sit bone rising up to the sky. As you exhale, feel the navel coming in towards the spine. Relax your neck and face. Stretch the shoulders, relax your neck. Maybe turn the chin from side to side, releasing any tension there. Nice and easy, yogis. Relax there in the middle. Bring your hands now to the floor. Step back for down dog. Maybe this is your first down dog of the day. So feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart today. Even the hands a little bit wider than normal. Again, it's hot outside. So lift the hips high to the sky, pressing the heart towards the knees. So a good extension of the spine. That's down dog. Stay here for a little bit. Bend one knee and press the opposite heel into the floor. So feel a little stretch on your calf. Make sure your hands are strong. Bend the opposite knee, press the opposite heel into the floor. Again, your arms are strong. Your armpits are facing your ears. Strong dog. Now let's find a center down dog where both heels are pressed powerfully into the earth, but the knees are slightly bent. So your sit bones, your tail, is going high to the sky. Very good, yogis. Let's go ahead and step the right foot forward. One more standing pose. And then we will go into our belly downs. So today I'd like to do a special version of triangle. If you have your block handy, you can use it. It's not necessary. So to find a nice triangle, let's start with the feet about 4 feet apart, facing the long side of your mat, and your feet are a little bit pigeon-toed. So keeping the left foot a little bit pigeon-toed, let the right toes face the short side of the front of your mat. Maybe you'd like to put the block, if you have it, on your big toe side, or if you're more flexible, on the pinky toe side, yogi's choice. Let's get those hips nice and lubricated first. So put the hands on the hips and let's just shift the hips back and forth a little bit. So just loosen up any adhesions you might have there. Tuck the tail under, get the spine nice and tall, and let's meet in the middle here. Torso nice and tall, arms down by your side. We're going to move in a triangle, so inhale the right arm up. So exhale, the hips are going to go back as you put the hand on the block, the right hand on the block, or even on your shin. So stay here for the inhale and see if you can lengthen your spine. Get nice and steady. And then bring the arm up towards the sky. So now left arm is up towards the sky. All right, so now listen carefully. As you inhale, you're going to bring your arm to parallel to the earth. Watch your thumb and then reach the hand to the front of the mat. Watch your thumb. Lengthen the side body. As you exhale, bring your hand back, sweep it back, and then up. Fingers towards the sky. That's exactly it. Inhale, sweep the arm out, parallel to the earth, and then reach it towards the front of the mat. Reach, stretch that side body. Exhale, return to where you were. So let's do that 3 more times, yogis. As you inhale, you breathe deeply. This is stretching that side body. Take your time, get nice and long. As you exhale, see if you can spin the navel. That's important. So that's 3. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep. Lengthen the breath. As you lengthen your body, you're getting taller. Your waist is getting smaller. Exhale, back in a triangle. Stay here, please, in a nice steady triangle for your fingers towards the sky. Both sides of your spine, nice and steady and long. Good. Put the left hand on the hip. You're going to bend the right knee a lot. Grab that block if you have it and take it with you. We're simply going to come to stand. And now you can adjust in the middle, all 10 toes, facing the long side of the mat. Hang out there for a second. Whew, and notice the contrast, left versus right side. So Krishnamacharya asks us to pause periodically in our asana and our movement poses so that we can really appreciate the impact of what we just did. right? So that we know how the practice moves us. Let's go to the other side now, and let's get even. So now the left toes are gonna face the short side of the mat. Remember that back heel is just at a slight angle. Bring the block to the pinky toe or the big toe side. And we'll come to stand, and we'll shift those hips a little bit to this side. So you've got some adhesions on this side as well. Keep the tail tucked under a little bit. Nice and easy. Good. Now arms down by your side. Let's prepare to go into triangle. Inhale the left arm up. Get long. Exhale, shift the hips to the back. Plant the hand on the shin or on the block. Start there and get steady. Steady yourself. Feel the feet in contact with the earth. Your legs are strong. Your front knee is slightly bent, never locked. Lean back and bring that right arm towards the sky. Feel good here, right? Så kommer stirra on good space and steadiness. That's the name of the game. Let's do the arm sweepy thingy. As you inhale, bring the arm parallel. Watch the thumb. Bring the hand to the front. There you go. And then exhale. Sweep the hand back. So that feels really good. Let's keep doing that. Moving on the inhale. You're sweeping. Lengthening the side body. Nice and easy. Remember to spin the navel on the exhale. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Good. Keep going. Inhale, sweep. Feel what you feel here. Notice what's happening. Feel those stretches. Exhale back. Good. Your legs are steady. Your spine is long. One more time. You're going to inhale, super reach. And exhale back to regular old generic triangle. Feel your angular body shaped like a star. Your arms are straight. Shoulders are stacked. Your legs are so straight and strong and steady and beautiful. Vitality. Breathe here. Receive stamina. Good space and steadiness. Good. Bring the right hand to the hip. Let's bend that left knee. Take the block with you. We're going to come to stand. Woo. Come on up. All 10 toes. Face the long side of the mat. All right. Let's bring the block now to the floor. Right underneath your shoulders. If you have a block, bring it to the floor. Otherwise, just bring your hands to the floor and place them underneath your shoulders. So this is really another wide leg forward fold. So go deep into your forward fold. If you have that block, maybe putting it on its tallest setting and letting your forehead rest on the block. And if you don't access that today, then you can do opposite arm to opposite elbow, and we're going to hang out here. That doesn't feel good, you can grab your big toes or your ankles. Yogi's choice. This is going to be a forward fold here. We're going to be here for a minute. So get comfortable in your body. Ease in the intensity. Let all the tension release. Let the shoulders and face relax. Let the back of your neck be nice and long. Looking between your legs. Feel the navel as you inhale, the belly rises. As you exhale, it retreats. And the whole time you're letting go, you're releasing. Now to come out of this, let's walk the hands to the front of the mat, step the right foot back. We'll meet in down dog. Take your down dog here. Oh my goodness. Let's bring the knees to the mat. All right, so we're gonna lay on our backs. Please go ahead and lay on your back. So flip it over onto your back. Your feet are on the floor, your knees are bent. Just take a moment here and notice how you feel. So halfway through your practice, yogis, great job. Just rest for a moment. Mini Shavasana. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to do the variation of supine twisting, the one we call the twist kick. So let's pick up the hips and shift them to the right a couple of inches, and then straighten that left leg down the mat. Your arms are going to come out to the side in a T or a cross, and you're going to bring that right knee close to your chest. If you have room, you're going to straighten your leg on the twist. So it's going to sound like this. Inhale, breathe deep. As you exhale, move that knee over the body to the left, and then straighten the leg and press to the heel. Kick through the heel. And then inhale, bend the knee, come back to center. So that's one. Let's do that 3 more times for a total of 4. Exhale, knee crosses over the body, straightening the leg, pressing through the heel isometrically. Maybe spread the toes apart if you can. Inhale, back to center as you bend the knee. Keep going. Exhale, twist and kick. Inhale, back to start. Exhale, one more time, twist and kick. Now here's the thing, yogis, if you can grab the blade side of your foot here and keep your legs straight, let's do that. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to keep that knee bent and just grab that knee with the left hand. So we'll be right here. Press your left hip into the floor and reach your right arm over your head. So I'll say it again, reach your right arm over your head and press your bottom hip, your left hip into the floor. Activate and straighten that left leg, pressing through the left heel. And if you have the right leg straight and you're holding that leg, then you're pressing through that heel too. Good, so notice if you can relax here, release intensity, letting go of tension. So staying nice and expanded and reaching, back off on your intensity a little bit and feel the body receive the deep breath. Good, very nice. Relax your right arm. We'll bring that back down to the side. Go nice and slow. If you're holding that right foot or knee, let it relax, let go, and then we're simply going to come back to the center and find the center of your mat. So adjust back to the center of your mat with both knees bent, feet on the floor. Just take a moment there and again appreciate any change in your landscape. And we're going to shift the hips to the left, straightening now the right leg down the mat. Activate that right leg, pressing through the heels. Bring the arms out to the side in a T or a cross and bring that knee close to the chest. So get steady, relax the face. Inhale here. Exhale the knee across the body as you straighten that leg, pressing through the heel. Oh, inhale back to center. So bonus points if you hear that pop. Don't break yourself. Exhale, twist and kick. Inhale back to center. So go nice and slow, right? Calisthenically, you're exhaling the knee across the body and slowly straightening that leg, pressing through the heel, maybe even spreading the toes apart if you can. And then come back to center. Let's move into it one more time. And then we'll do the arm variation. So exhale into your twist. So we're going to stay in the twist. So either grab that top knee or straighten the leg and grab the pinky toe side of the foot. And press through the heels. So press through that right heel especially. Lengthen that leg. Press through that right hip. Bring the right hip closer to the floor and reach the left arm over your head. So the left hip is pressing away from you as the right hip presses down into the earth. You reach the left arm over your head. Good, so shift that top hip away from you. Reach the left arm over your head. Relax the face and shoulders, right? No tension in your chest here. You're just breathing and reaching through the arm and the leg.
You're not holding the breath. You're inhaling and exhaling, relaxing the shoulders, the jaw. Inhaling and exhaling here. One more breath. Relax your forehead and face. Let your arms slowly relax down. Unwind your legs. Bringing yourself now back to center. Find the center of your mat again. Very nice, yogis. Very nice. Let your back relax there for a moment. Feet on the floor. Let's hug those knees into the chest. And rock side to side here. Get a little massage on your low back. This is nice for the kidneys and the adrenals. You spend so much time going. This is really good pressure for those. All right, so now keeping the knees into the chest, bring the arms down to the side. Listen carefully. As you inhale, reach the right arm over your head and straighten your left leg towards the sky. So press to the heel, spread the fingers and toes apart. As you exhale, come back to start, which means both knees are going to be bent and both hands are going to be on the floor. So let's do the opposite arm and the opposite leg. Inhale, reach back. Straighten and reach to the heel and the arm, and then exhale back to start. On this next one, let's do both arms and both legs. Keep your sacrum on the floor as you press your heels to the sky. Straighten the backs of your legs as you reach both arms over your head. Do they touch the floor behind you? And then exhale down to start. So that's one. Let's do that whole segment 2 more times. Inhale, opposite arm, opposite leg, still inhaling, still reaching. Exhale down. Opposite arm, opposite leg, still reaching, spread the toes and hands apart, exhale down. Beautiful. Both arms, both legs, lengthen the back of your leg. Your booty's on the floor, your heels are towards the sky. Your arms are reaching way over you. Exhale down. One more segment. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale back to start. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale to start. Now let's do both arms and both legs, yogis, a total of 3 times. So both arms and both legs. Inhale, reach back, nice and big, nice and steady. Exhale back to start. Let's do both arms and both legs 2 more times. Take it easy. Receive the breath. Don't try so hard. Maybe you can enjoy this part. One more time, both arms and both legs. Good, bring it down. Feet to the floor, hands to the floor. Let's check in. Okay, so let's get some tummy time in. Go ahead and roll over now onto your belly. I'm going to take it nice and easy today, yogis. So belly down, let's go crocodile time. Get those legs wide apart, so wider than your mat. Let your toes go out to the side. Let your heels fall in. You're going to bring your belly down, bring your chest down, and you can lay your forehead on your forearms if that's comfortable for you. And we're going to rest here and just relax those shoulders for a bit. So feel your body as it rests on the earth. Feel the belly as it presses into the earth on the inhale. So really it's the belly that's pressing into the earth. You can feel that belly around your belly button area and maybe even below, pressing into the earth. So just meeting yourself here, eyes closed, just relaxing the booty and the hips. the inner thighs. Just breathing into the belly, so crocodile. And here I always envision a crocodile laying on the banks of the Ganga River. Belly is lying on the warm sand. That white crocodile belly on that tan, warm sand. The sun beating down on that crocodile back. And the cool river slowly flowing past, sourced from the top of the mountains of the Himalayas. This fresh, icy water flows down the mountains. And crocodile rests warm in the sun, belly warm, body warm, grounded and safe. Soothed by the nourishment of the sun and the healing water nearby. Relaxing, relaxing. Nowhere to go. Totally at rest. Body healing. Knitting itself back together. Okay, yogis, let's go ahead and let's come back from that. Let's continue with belly down, but now bring the legs together. Bring the knees to touch. We're just going to stretch those quads. So wherever's comfortable with your right arm, you're simply going to bend the left knee and see if you can grab the left foot or ankle with your left hand. And so you're just getting a little stretch on that quad. Now, feel as if you're pressing your pubis into the floor and your knee is pushing away from you. And so keep those knees squeezed together, yet away from you, so that your tail and your tummy is pressing into the earth, and this gives you a nice sensation of stretch. If you need or want a little more, you can feel the foot pressing into the hand. Still that knee is pressing away from you, the pelvis is pressing into the floor, and if you'd like to, you can lift that thigh off the floor a little bit as you still press the foot into the hand, just simply getting that stretch. And allowing the thigh to rest back towards the floor and really pulling that heel back to the booty. Relax your booty. It doesn't need to be tight here. So see if you can get your heel to touch your booty. Maybe not today, and that's okay. So just get a little stretch here. Good. This is what your physical therapist does to you. Now lower the foot down. So much cheaper than physical therapy. Let's do the other side, please. So keep the knees squeezed together, tuck the tail under, bend the knee and grab the foot or the ankle or the toes, or if you have a strap or a kitchen towel nearby, if you want to accessorize there so that you can really grab that foot. Let's stretch the thigh a little bit. So if you walk upstairs, if you spend time sitting, if you bicycle, if you're human, you might have tight thighs. So first, just press the heel to the booty, just let the thigh relax. And if you'd like more, you're going to press the foot into the hand. Remember to keep the tail tucked under. Keep the knee pressing away from you. And if you want to lift the thigh a little bit, notice what that stretches. Again, just listen to your body here. Just be easy. Explore these new places of stretch and release. And then let everything relax. Let it all relax. And then see if you can bring the heel closer to the booty again. No judgment, just checking. Booty relaxes. And then slowly, nice and easy, straighten that leg. Now both legs are straight. All right. Very nice. Almost done. Let's go ahead and come back to kneeling on your knees. So another great one for our summertime practice. Come to your knee, both knees, standing, kneeling. Good. Let's bring the arms up. Look up. Feel the toes in contact with the floor. Feel the knees in contact with the floor. Feel the tops of the legs. Lean back a little bit. Tuck your tail under. Reach up, up, up. Now as you exhale, you're going to bring your seat to your heels and then bring your chest to your thighs and then stack your hands on your low back as you bring your forehead to the floor. Stretch your low back. Now as you inhale, press through your feet, press through your lower legs. We're going to come right back up here. So I like to call this one Phoenix. So reach up like a bird flying high and then exhale the wings wide as you come down, seat to heels, chest to thighs, like you're bowing down, you're bowing down, head to floor, wings to the back. Inhale, rise up, spread those wings, increase your wingspan, get big here. Yogis, lift that chin, tuck that tail. Exhale down. Letting go, finding repose, releasing. And one more time, we're gonna fly up there like a phoenix in flight. Inhale, get big, tuck the tail, reach up. And exhale back down, seat to heels. Let's take ourselves from here to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart. This is total resting pose. Just allow everything to relax down. Relax your shoulders again. Feel the belly resting between the thighs. Inhale and exhale here, relaxes the back. Simple movements to get our body moving, to get our energy balanced, right? To get our circulation and our immune system performing at peak, to keep us strong, stable warriors for this year and next. So let it go. Give yourself a little gratitude and a little credit for showing up today, right? For finding time for self-care, whether you completed the entire practice, whether you did parts, or whether you just mentally did it. That's okay too. Thanks for showing up. It's all moving us forward. All right, now let's go ahead and come to seated on your booty. Face forward and come into your comfortable cross-legged seat, whatever that is today. Before we move into Shavasana, we will do a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. So if one of your nostrils is stopped up, that's okay. You're still going to probably feel a little bit of energy or breath coming through. So first of all, just close your eyes and just notice. Notice the breath in your nostrils. Notice that you're breathing today. That's great. Feel the balance of breath in your left and right nostril and be aware if one is more open, flowing more freely than the other. There's no right or wrong answer. Just be aware. We're going to balance those channels. We're going to balance that part of our body. So bend the right elbow. Please place the thumb on the right nostril and the ring finger is going to go on the left nostril. And you can feel a little area where the soft tissue and the flesh meet there. There's a little cavern there. So that's where you're going to place your hands. For today, please close off your right nostril and exhale out your lips. Please inhale slowly and completely now through your left nostril. Deep breath in. Then you're going to close off the left nostril and then exhale out the right. Complete exhale out the right. Then you're going to inhale in the right, nice and slow and deep. And then you're going to close off the right and exhale out the left, nice and slow. Please inhale in the left. Exhale out the right. Inhale in the right. Exhale out the left. Inhale in the left. It's just that simple. Exhale and inhale on one side. Keep going. Exhale and inhale on the other. Exhale and inhale on one side. Switch. Exhale and inhale on the other. Take your time, yogis. And you'll finish the breath practice when you exhale out the left. And you can lower your hand back on your thigh and keep the eyes closed. And again, come back to the breath in the nostrils, left and right nostril. All right, very nice. Now let's go ahead and get yourself ready for Shavasana. Go ahead and get yourself nice and comfy. Give yourself permission to use whatever props you need. Maybe a pillow or a blanket under your head. Make sure you're going to be warm enough. The lights are nice. So the most important part of the practice, this is letting everything sink in, right? This is the marinade. All the spiciness and all the juiciness just settle down, let the body relax. The feet want to flop out to the side, just let them. Shoulders soften. Let's just start by doing a little guided relaxation. We're going to start at the top of your head. So relax your scalp. This is all of the skin underneath your hair follicles. Just let all the skin underneath your hair relax. Let the tops of your ears and the backs of your ears release and relax. Feel the temples and the jaws soften. Allow the upper and lower set of teeth to part slightly. And allow your tongue to soften and relax. Allow the throat to open, the chest and shoulders to soften. Feel the upper arms, the elbows, and even the forearms relax. The soft part of your thumbs and the fingers and finger pads relaxed. Feel the back of your head resting, supported. Shoulders and face and arms relaxed. The whole body soft. The chest is still and clear and free. The ribs relaxed, belly soft. The side, hips, and pelvic floor, and low back completely open and relaxed. The whole body completely at peace. Feel the inner thighs, the outer thighs, the hamstrings and legs relax from a great strong practice. The muscles around your knees soft. Lower legs and ankles release. Feel the soles of the feet, the space between the toes, and the tips of all 10 toes relax. Feel the entire back body supported by the earth. Rest. Allow the earth to hold you, and you choose to hold nothing. Let go. Please begin shaping your breath. We'll take 6 smooth, sleepy breaths. So as if your whole body was asleep, your mind was asleep, and your breath is so shallow and sweet and slow. Now sense as if you were taking that sweet, sleepy breath into the forehead, the center of the forehead, and breathe here. That effortless breath of the deep sleep. Allow your breath to rest there in the center of your forehead. Relax. Allow the mind to be cooled and calmed by this beautiful breath. Sensing the breath in the center of the forehead. Enlivening your higher intelligence, your enlightened mind. Now simply bring your breath and your awareness to the space between the eyebrows. This is the space between your eyebrows. And bring your breath here. And cultivate a breath here in the space between the eyebrows. Cultivate a clear breath here, providing for clarity of sight. This clear seeing that allows you to see beyond untruth, to see beyond what lies in the shadows. Developing this light between the eyebrows. Totally effortless, just as you are. Bring your breath awareness to the inner corners of your eyes. The inner corners of your eyes, and allow your breath to linger here in the inner corners of your eyes. And here we experience a nectar that's sweet like honey. As you breathe into the inner corners of your eyes, allow the breath and the awareness to linger at the inner corners of the eyes, cultivating a sweetness. A sweetness of mind and of sight and of word and of deed. Now please bring your breath awareness to your nostrils, back again to the nostrils, sensing and feeling maybe as the breath originates about 3 finger widths below the nose. You can feel the left and right nostril. This effortless, cool, healing, vital breath on the inhale. Maybe you can feel a nourishing, soothing, grounding breath on the exhale. Feeling a cool, refreshing inhale on the ceiling of the nose. And a warm, nourishing exhale on the floor of the nostril. Just resting the practice and allowing the entire face to relax and feel illumined and purified by the practice. The mind is clear and sweet. and still. Just notice this light sensation of the face, the eyes, the forehead. Just allow that light to reveal itself. Encouraging kinder words and thoughts and behavior, a sweetness and a love for yourself, for the opportunity to be here today as a human on this planet and even at this time. Gratitude for this opportunity to navigate challenge, to strengthen ourselves, and to help others. From this space of deep healing and awareness, allow a single intention to bubble up from your inner teacher, a single statement or a piece of advice, this thing that you've needed to hear. And tuck that away. A love note from a friend. Having been healed and nourished by the practice, again coming back by deepening the breath, stretching the arms and activating the legs. Taking your time in your own way. Carrying the benefits of your practice with you throughout the day so that you can move more skillfully, more sweetly. Nice job, yogis. Thank you so much for showing up today. Hope to see you in class Sunday nights and Thursday nights. Thank you for your practice.